May 2025 has sadly seen the passing of several notable figures who left their mark on various fields. From the world of sports to entertainment and politics, these individuals will be remembered for their significant contributions and enduring legacies. In this video, we will explore all of them.
Number 1. George Wendt. The first one on our list is George Wendt. His career launched after joining the Second City in 1975, where he met his future wife, Bernadette Burkett. He landed small roles in shows like Taxi and MASH before his big break in 1982. Wendt became a household name for his iconic role as Norm Peterson in the beloved sitcom Cheers, appearing in all 275 episodes until 1993. His performance earned him 6 Primetime Emmy Award nominations for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. He even reprised Norm in spin-offs like The Tortellis and Frasier. Beyond Cheers, Wendt showcased his versatility in films such as Fletch, House, and Gung Ho. He also appeared on Saturday Night Live and in Michael Jackson's Black or White music video. Later in his career, he found success on Broadway, notably as Edna Turnblad in Hairspray. George Wendt passed away peacefully in his sleep at his Los Angeles home on May 20, 2025, at the age of 76. His Cheers co-stars and many others shared heartfelt tributes, and the real-life Cheers bar in Beacon Hill honored him with a memorial.
Number 2. Joan OBrien. Joan OBrien's career began early, showcasing her singing talent on Hometown Jamboree and later as a regular on The Bob Crosby Show. Her acting career quickly blossomed, leading to prominent roles alongside Hollywood legends. She co-starred with Cary Grant and Tony Curtis in the 1959 film Operation Petticoat. A significant turning point came in 1960 when she was cast as Susanna Dickinson in John Wayne's epic The Alamo. She shared the screen with Wayne again in the 1961 Western The Comancheros. OBrien also made notable television appearances, including 2 guest spots on Perry Mason. In 1963, she played Elvis Presley's girlfriend in the musical film It Happened at the World's Fair. After her acting career, she continued to share her vocal talents, singing with the Harry James Band in 1968. Joan OBrien passed away on May 5, 2025, at the age of 89 after bravely battling Alzheimer's disease. Number 3. Joe Don Baker. Next one to die in May is Joe Don Baker. His career began in the 1960s, with early roles on television and an uncredited part in Cool Hand Luke. His imposing physical presence and Texas drawl quickly made him a natural for westerns. His breakthrough came in 1973, starring as Sheriff Buford Pusser in the hit biographical action film Walking Tall. He also garnered praise for his work in Charlie Varick and The Outfit the same year. Baker showed his versatility, playing the baseball player Whammer in The Natural and the corrupt Chief Jerry Carlin in Fletch. He gained international recognition for his roles in the James Bond series, first as the villain Brad Whitaker in 1987's The Living Daylights, then returning as the recurring CIA agent Jack Wade in GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies. His later work included appearances in Joe Dirt and Mud. Joe Don Baker passed away from lung cancer at an assisted living facility in Los Angeles on May 7, 2025, at the age of 89. He was laid to rest at Oakwood Memorial Park Cemetery.
Number 4. Terry Brunk, known to wrestling fans as Sabu, tragically passed away on May 11, 2025. While initially reported as 60, court documents later revealed he was 61. His death was a somber end to a groundbreaking career, though GCW, the promotion that hosted his final match just weeks prior, denied any involvement. Sabu began his wrestling journey in 1985, quickly making a name for himself with his innovative and often reckless high-flying style. He garnered significant fame in Eastern/Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, where he held the ECW Heavyweight and Television Championships. His matches in ECW were legendary for their extreme nature, leaving him with numerous scars that became part of his mystique. Beyond ECW, Sabu showcased his talents globally, including stints in Japan with Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling and New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he captured the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. He also made appearances in World Championship Wrestling and had 2 runs with World Wrestling Entertainment, notably facing John Cena at Vengeance in an Extreme Lumberjack match.
Number 5. Valerie Mafey. Valerie Mafey, a beloved actress known for her versatile career across television, film, and stage, sadly passed away from cancer on May 30, 2025, at the age of 71. Mafey began her career in soap operas, earning a Daytime Emmy nomination for her work on The Doctors. She transitioned to comedic roles in the late 1980s, appearing in iconic shows like Newhart, Cheers, and Seinfeld. Her talent shone brightly when she won a Primetime Emmy Award in 1992 for her memorable performance as Eve in Northern Exposure, making her the only actor from that series to receive an Emmy. Throughout her career, Mafey graced numerous popular series, including a recurring role as Alma Hodge in Desperate Housewives, and guest spots on ER, The West Wing, and Frasier, among many others. More recently, she captivated audiences as Lorna Harding in the Netflix series Dead to Me, and delivered a critically acclaimed scene-stealing performance in the 2020 film French Exit, even being considered for an Academy Award nomination. Valerie Mafey leaves behind a remarkable performances and a daughter with her husband, Joseph Kell.
Number 7. Colton Ford. Colton Ford, the multi-talented artist who seamlessly transitioned from adult film to a successful music career, tragically died at the age of 62 in a hiking accident. He was last seen on May 18, 2025, before embarking on a hike on the Goat Trails in Palm Springs, California, and his body was discovered the following day, May 19, 2025. Born Glenn Sukazian, he ventured into the adult film industry at 39, finding a unique path to draw attention to his musical aspirations. He quickly gained recognition, earning accolades like the Gay VN Award for Gay Performer of the Year in 2002. However, his true passion lay in music. Ford had been involved in the music scene since the late 1980s, collaborating with notable artists and releasing singles under the pseudonym Glenn Street. After retiring from adult filmmaking in 2002, he fully dedicated himself to music, releasing his debut album, Tug of War, in 2008. He continued to release music throughout his life, exploring various genres and themes, with his 5th and final album, Permission, released in 2023. Ford's journey was also documented in the 2005 film Naked Fame, offering a glimpse into his unique career path. He will be remembered for his openness, his artistic versatility, and his fearless pursuit of his passions.
Number 8. Johnny Rodriguez. Country music legend Johnny Rodriguez passed away on May 9, 2025, at the age of 73 in San Antonio, Texas. His daughter, Aubrey Rodriguez, confirmed that he had been receiving hospice care, marking the end of a remarkable career that spanned decades. Rodriguez rose to prominence in the 1970s, becoming the first well-known American of Mexican descent in country music. After signing with Mercury, his 1972 debut single, Pass Me By If You're Only Passing Through, was a top 10 hit. The following year, he achieved his first #1 songs with You Always Come Back to Hurting Me and his self-penned Ridin' My Thumb to Mexico. His debut album also topped the country charts, and he was nominated for Male Vocalist of the Year by the CMA Awards. Throughout the 70s, Rodriguez consistently churned out #1 hits, establishing himself as a significant figure in the outlaw country movement. Even as the movement faded, he continued to have success in the 80s, with hits like Foolin' and How Could I Love Her So Much. Beyond his musical achievements, Rodriguez was honored by 3 U.S. presidents and was inducted into the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame in 2007. He continued to tour and record new material until his passing, leaving behind a rich legacy in country music.
Number 9. Joseph Nye Jr.
Joseph Nye Jr., the distinguished political scientist and former government official, passed away from natural causes on May 6, 2025, at Mount Auburn Hospital in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He was 88 years old. Nye's career was marked by significant contributions to both academia and public service. From 1977 to 1979, he served as deputy to the Undersecretary of State for Security Assistance, Science and Technology, earning the State Department's Distinguished Honor Award. He later chaired the National Intelligence Council and served as Assistant Secretary of Defense for International Security Affairs in the Clinton administration, receiving the department's Distinguished Service Medal. Beyond his government roles, Nye was a prominent scholar, perhaps best known for coining the term soft power in the late 1980s, which revolutionized the understanding of international relations. His insights on collective security systems, emphasizing economic considerations, further solidified his influence. He held leadership positions in prestigious organizations like the Trilateral Commission and the Aspen Strategy Group, and was a member of the Atlantic Council's Board of Directors. Nye was widely recognized for his intellect and public service, receiving numerous awards, including the Woodrow Wilson Prize and the Order of the Rising Sun from Japan. His extensive writings for Project Syndicate since 2002 further disseminated his influential views on global affairs.
Number 10. Court Justice David H. Sudtor. Former United States Supreme Court Justice David H. Sudtor passed away at his home on May 8, 2025, at the age of 85. Chief Justice John Roberts honored his legacy, noting Sudtor's uncommon wisdom and kindness during his nearly 2 decades of service on the court and his continued contributions to the judiciary after retirement. Sudtor, often dubbed a stealth justice due to his limited public record on constitutional law, was nominated to the Supreme Court by President George H.W. Bush on July 25, 1990. His nomination was largely championed by Senator Warren Rudman and former Governor John H. Sununu, both from his home state of New Hampshire. Throughout his tenure, Sudtor surprised many who expected a conservative justice, often aligning with the court's liberal wing. Even after retiring from the Supreme Court in 2009, he continued to serve the judicial branch by regularly sitting on the Court of Appeals for the First Circuit for over a decade.
Number 11. Former Illinois Governor George Ryan. Former Illinois Governor George Ryan passed away peacefully in his sleep at his home in Kankakee, Illinois, on May 2, 2025, at the age of 91. His death was attributed to natural causes. Ryan served as the governor of Illinois from 1999 to 2003, winning the election after previously holding the position of Illinois Secretary of State. As governor, one of his signature initiatives was Illinois First, an extensive program dedicated to repairing and improving the state's infrastructure, including roads, schools, and public transportation. This multi-billion-dollar package aimed to modernize Illinois' foundational systems. In 1999, he also made headlines as the first sitting U.S. governor to meet with Cuban President Fidel Castro, a visit that brought humanitarian aid but also drew criticism.
Number 12. Jim Irsay. Jim Irsay, the owner and CEO of the Indianapolis Colts, passed away peacefully in his sleep on May 21, 2025, at the age of 65 in Los Angeles. While an official cause of death was not released, reports indicate he had been struggling with addiction and mental health issues. Irsay's connection to the Colts began at just 12 years old, when his father, Robert Irsay, acquired the team. He grew up around the organization, eventually joining the professional staff after college. At 24, he became the youngest general manager in NFL history. He worked with numerous Hall of Fame talents throughout his career. Beyond the field, Irsay was also known for his philanthropic endeavors, with his family donating to various projects across Indiana.
Number 13. Phil Robertson. Phil Robertson, the patriarch of the Duck Dynasty family and the innovative mind behind Duck Commander, passed away on May 25, 2025, at the age of 79.
While no cause of death was officially announced, it was known that Robertson had been facing health issues. A private service and a public celebration of his life are planned. Before becoming a reality television sensation, Robertson's journey began with a dissatisfaction for existing duck calls. This led him to invent his first Duck Commander call in 1972, a pivotal moment that eventually birthed a multi-million-dollar business now led by his son, Willie Robertson. The family's daily lives and their Duck Commander business were chronicled in the popular A&E reality series Duck Dynasty, which aired from 2012 to 2017. Beyond his entrepreneurial success and television fame, Robertson was also known for his strong faith and conservative views, which he often shared in various media. He was featured in the film Torchbearer and hosted his own show In the Woods with Phil on CRTV. More recently, the film The Blind, the true story of the Robertson family, released in September 2023, offered a look into the early, tumultuous years of his life before the Duck Dynasty fame. Phil Robertson leaves behind a legacy of faith, family, and a passion for duck hunting.
Ruth Buzzy, the beloved actress and comedian widely known for her memorable characters on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, passed away peacefully in her sleep at her home in Texas on May 29, 2025, at the age of 88. Her family announced her passing in a heartfelt Facebook message on Friday morning. Born in Westerly, Rhode Island, Ruth Buzzy's journey to stardom began at the Pasadena Playhouse for the Performing Arts, where she honed her skills alongside future luminaries like Dustin Hoffman and Gene Hackman. Her early career saw her performing in revues across New England, often alongside budding talents such as Barbra Streisand and Carol Burnett. She first gained national attention by teaming up with Dom DeLuise in a highly popular act where her silent yet expressive character, Shakuntala, captivated audiences on major variety shows. Buzzy's big break came with her permanent spot on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, where her incredible versatility allowed her to portray a wide array of comedic characters. From the gossipy Busy Buzzy to the perpetually tipsy Doris Swizzler and the infamously rude Burbank Airlines stewardesses, she brought laughter to millions. A 5-time Emmy nominee, Ruth Buzzy's unique comedic genius and enduring performances will be cherished by fans for generations.